Well, it's been more than a year and a half since the 2020 election now, and the Georgia Secretary of State's office is still working to set the record straight with voters. Deputy Secretary of State Gabriel Sterling spoke to Middle Georgia voters today. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller has more on what he had to say.
Hashtag Middle Georgia Votes hosted a partner appreciation luncheon where Deputy Secretary of State Gabriel Sterling spoke to the group on the importance of voting and dispelling information from the 2020 election. Marty Copland, coordinator for Hashtag Middle Georgia Votes, explains the importance of him talking with their group.
It's important for us to learn from the past when there have been mistakes or misinformation that has come across. It's important to look at that accurately with a clear eye and say, how can we do this better?
The Secretary of State's office has been speaking with small groups to help build voters' confidence in Georgia's electoral systems. Sterling says there's misinformation from Democrats and Republicans on the process of voting in Georgia.
It's easy to vote here, it's easy to register here, but it's also very secure in this state as well. And you know, both sides benefit from this misinformation, disinformation. They can lie about how we operate our systems, then they go out and complain, they raise lots of money. So they have a big incentive to do it. We're just a small office trying to tell the truth.
Copland says people should check their registration status on the Secretary of State's My Voter page due to the recent shift in the congressional district map.
Check and make sure you're still registered to vote. Check and make sure where you vote. Check and see where which district you're in, because that may have changed.
Sterling says people think Georgia has a lower minority voter turnout. In 2018 and 2020, though, minority voters turned out more than white voters. Ultimately, he wants to see an increase in voting from all demographics.
I want to see everybody vote who can. And I want the main people I want voting are educated voters, so people who have researched and made a good decision to reflect the values that they want to see reflected in elected office. I just want everybody to vote, but I want them to have an informed vote.
In Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
And Hashtag Middle Georgia Votes, along with other local organizations, will host 3 forums for candidates on the ballot in the upcoming primaries. They'll be at 7 p.m. on April 4th, 11th, and 14th at Macon City Hall.